Helen Mirren is starring in a new role in the picture Hitchcock as Alma Revell, the wife of the great British filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock. The actress, who has an almost regal standing in the industry, especially after portraying the Queen, makes quite an impact playing opposite Anthony Hopkins, who's in the title role.
I am your wife. I celebrate with you when the reviews are good, I cry for you when they are bad, and I put up with those people who look through me as if I were invisible because all they can see is the great and glorious genius Alfred Hitchcock.
This new picture is set at the time when the filmmaker was directing Psycho, his most commercially successful movie, released in 1960. But the focus is more on the Hitchcock marriage and Alma, a woman with a background as a film editor, screenwriter and assistant director, who was his all-round sounding board.
You may not be the easiest man to live with, but you do know how to cut a picture better than anyone else.
Except for you.
I mean, it's interesting watching the film because it does seem that the character that you play, Alma, Hitchcock's wife, played a very, very big role in his career professionally. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, I think that is right. I mean, I know that's right. Yes, absolutely. I mean, on many different levels. I think part of it was to be the great homemaker, making a home. And he was a great homebody, Alfred Hitchcock. He didn't want to go out to nightclubs. He wanted to go home to his family, have dinner, you know, sit round and chat, make a few notes, and he loved home and their house, and he was very into that world, you know. He loved entertaining, you know, he loved having a home that people could come to. So Alma absolutely fulfilled that beautifully. But on top of that, you know, they'd grown up in film together. I love, there's a photograph that we use in the movie of them young, they're both young in the time of silent movies in England. And they're both, you know, Alfred is pointing and Alma is like this. And they're both like so engaged and just loving, you know, what they're doing. And that was the nature of their relationship. It was all about loving what they were doing. It was the knife that, a moment later, cut off her screen and her head. Charming. Doris Day should do it as a musical.
What about Hitchcock and actors? Because he once famously said that actors should be treated like cattle. Presumably you wouldn't have wanted to have worked under him as an actress.
He did say, I didn't say they were treated like cattle, and then he said something like they are cattle. I can't remember, it was like equally insulting and quite funny. No, I can't, you know, that's not, I mean, that's a simplification of what I know that he, you know, I understand that he meant. And when you're in the hands of a director who is so sure of what they're doing, he's so relaxed about what he's doing because he's so sure of what he's so sure and so prepared. As an actor, when you're on the set of a structure around you that is so beautifully organized, that's a great thing, you know. And that's what he meant. Then all you have to do is be. Then you just have to do your job. And now it's your turn to do your job. But everything has been made to hold your role. I would have loved to have worked with Hitchcock now. Not when I was young, but now, yes.
Tell me, my dear, do you think I'm too old?
Yes, you're a true relic. Lest we forget, a notably corpulent one.
Dame Helen has won some good reviews for her performance, and many Oscar pundits think she's in the running for a Best Actress Academy Award nomination. If she did succeed on that front, it would mark her 5th time in the Oscars contest. While she's being praised, there has been some criticism of the movie itself, for being superficial, and for its screenplay, which is highly speculative at times.